Who is with Taylor Swift at Chiefs vs Texans? Fans spot Caitlin Clark in pop star's suite. Arrowhead Stadium has become a mecca of football, seemingly filled with more and more celebrities with each season. That's partly the result of the Chiefs' remarkable success, which has them just 3 wins away from three-peating as Super Bowl champions. It's also partly the result of Taylor Swift's relationship with Travis Kelce, which has brought even more stars to Kansas City. Swift watched games with Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman and more last season, and she has one of America's biggest stars on hand to see the Chiefs host the Texans in the divisional round Saturday. Here's a look at which WNBA star is at the game in Swift's suite. Live follow updates from Chiefs vs Texans divisional round game. Who is with Taylor Swift at Chiefs vs Texans? Swift was pictured with Indiana Fever All-Star Caitlin Clark while watching the Chiefs face the Texans at Arrowhead Stadium on Saturday. Swift skipped a handful of Chiefs road games late in the season, even when she didn't have Eras Tour obligations, but she was fully expected to be in the building for the divisional round with Kansas City at home. Should the Chiefs advance to the AFC Championship game, it wouldn't be surprising to see her back at Arrowhead Stadium. With the WNBA off-season ongoing and Clark not participating on new 3-on-3 league Unrivaled, she's taken time away from basketball for the last few months. Her off-season included a trip to the Eras Tour, and that seems to be how Clark ended up in Swift's suite for a Chiefs game. More why the Rizzler is at Chiefs vs Texans. Why is Caitlin Clark at the Chiefs game? Clark told Time magazine in December that Swift sent her 4 bags of Eras Tour merchandise and even offered her an invitation to a Chiefs game. On Saturday, that moment arrived. Clark was spotted sitting with Swift in a suite at Arrowhead Stadium. Clark is a Chiefs fan, after all. She grew up in Iowa, which doesn't have an NFL team and has touches of different fan bases throughout the population. It's not something I just hopped on the bandwagon when we got really good, Clark said while still playing for the Hawkeyes, explaining that her family got her interested in the Chiefs. In fact, Clark welcomed Swift to the Chiefs fandom in 2023 when news of the pop star's relationship with Kelce became public. Clark's connection to the Chiefs strengthened in November when she met Kelce while attending the Eras Tour in Indianapolis. Kelce described the interaction as awesome and called the Fever star a true Midwesterner, and then hosted her on he and his brother Jason's New Heights podcast to Ring in 2025. Now friends with Swift, Clark could become as much of a fixture at Chiefs games as any other celebrity fan.